Still going. All right, one more on each leg. And we're gonna do a nice hip opener over to a side lunge. Chest up, butt back. One more on each leg. All right, bring it on down to a nice low wide plie squat, arms out. Reach down, tap the opposite inside ankle, keeping your head above your heart so you don't get lightheaded. Let's do one more on each arm. Staying nice and low, arms forward in a windmill motion. And then go ahead and take it on back, opening up that chest. And then coming on down to a runner's lunge. Left leg forward, pushing through, opening up that right hip, not letting that left knee past your toes. Bring it on back, point, flex that left foot. And then just quickly switching, right foot forward, pressing through, opening up the left hip this time, not letting the right knee past your toes. Go ahead and pull it on back, point, flex that right foot. And bring it on up. All right, no equipment for our first move. We have 1 minute moves, one time through. So give it all you got. First up, we have our some burpees, good old fashioned burpees. You can add in that hop at the top. You can also just bring the arms up. You can step the feet back or add in that hop. Make it your own. You can also do a chest to deck burpee, coming all the way down. Just trying to get that heart rate up so we burn the most calories throughout class. You can also do a half burpee or catcher's burpee, coming down to a nice low squat. If you're stepping the feet back versus hopping, just make sure that you're alternating the legs that go forward and backwards first. Keep it going. Almost there. Last 10. Still going. For 3, 2. All right, grabbing that kind of lighter weight, we're going to come to a nice plie squat with the right hand. We're going to reach right bicep to right ear and then right elbow to right knee. Crunching down, working those obliques. Keep it going. Still going, still moving. Nice, looking so good, so strong. Time to touch right elbow to right knee. Maybe squatting a little bit lower, lower body stays nice and still. Keep it going, nice, looking so good. Reaching that right arm overhead, right bicep to right ear, and then right elbow to right knee for 10. Keep it going. For 3. Last 2. All right, setting one of those weights off, just using one weight, coming back into that low squat hold. Now we're going to draw a figure 8 around our legs, maybe around your thighs, maybe your knees, maybe your calves or your ankles. Trying to bring opposite shoulder to opposite knee. Lower body stays nice and still. Low in that squat. We're just moving our torso and our upper body. Crunching down in between, passing that weight. Option here if you'd like, you can switch the directions. We're halfway. Fully an option, you don't have to do it. Keep it going, little figure 8, either direction. Still going. Almost there. Trying to bring opposite shoulder to opposite knee. For 10. Last 5. All right, grabbing that second weight, coming right back to the other side. So left arm, left bicep to left ear, left elbow to left knee. Staying nice and low. Keep it going. Stretching the left arm up and over as far as you can. Feeling that left side body stretch and then crunching down. Looking so good. Almost there. Keep it going. Still going. Almost there. Keep it going. Maybe send a little bit lower. Last 7. Last 3. Last 2. All right, now we're gonna come to a standing position, heels in, toes out. So we're gonna have the arms bent at the elbows. We're gonna extend that right leg and left arm and then bring it back in. So you're just extending opposite leg, opposite arm. So left arm, right leg as you hinge forward, using that core to contract yourself as you extend and bringing it back in. Squeezing that glute, squeezing your bicep. Keep it going. A little bit of balance here. Nice, looking good. Maybe you hinge down really far, maybe just a little bit. We're trying to keep our hips parallel so we don't open up that right hip. Trying to keep it nice and parallel. Slow it down if you need to. Keep it going. Left elbow stays bent at 90 degrees. Try to keep that back right leg straight. All right, so coming back to heels and toes out. Lift up on your tippy toes. And now we have alternating cross body raises. So a little breather in between before we go back to the other side. Engage your core, tuck your hips under, squeeze your thighs towards one another. You can, of course, come down onto your heels. Keep it going. Engage your core to keep your upper body nice and still. Palms facing up, diagonal cross body raises. Very nice, looking good. Slight bend those elbows. Still going, still moving. Keep it going. Almost there, last 10. First 5. Last 3, 2. All right, now to the other side. So heels and toes out. This time we're gonna extend that left leg and right arm. So that right elbow stays bent at 90. Just bring it forward and bring it back. Maybe this is your easier side, maybe more challenging for you. Feel free to slow it down as much as you need to. We're extending that right arm as we extend that left leg, just hinging forward. Make sure those hips stay parallel. So as you lean forward, just like you're bending over to pick up something off the ground. Keep it going. Still going. Use that core as you bring your upper body down and then back up. Squeeze that left glute. Last 10. Keep it going for 5. Very nice. Looking good. Last 3, 2. All right. Now we're going to come down to a nice low, narrow squat. We have 4 low squat jacks, and we're going to hold it out, and we have 4 clock jacks. So using that weight, you can go higher or lower in that weight if you like. Keep it going. As you do those cross jabs and that low squat hold, really think about twisting your whole upper body, working that core more. Staying nice and low in that squat. 4 low squat jacks. So 4 jabs, holding that low squat. Keep it going. Almost there. Last 10. Going strong for 5. All right, grabbing both set of weights, heavier and lighter, coming down onto the mat. We have skull crushers with the heel tap. So feel free to adjust those weights, heavier or staying light. Reverse tabletop, and then tap those heels as you bring the weights down next to your ears. Just bending at the elbows. Lower back pressed into the mat. Keep it going. Almost there. Keep it going. A little heel tap, adding that skull crusher. Lower back press into the mat, belly button pulled into your spine. Last 3. All right, so still knees bent over your hips. We're just gonna do a little chest press. If you'd like, you can extend those legs out. You can bring them up to the ceiling. You can put them on a diagonal. You can also do a leg hover close towards the mat. The closer your legs are towards the ground, the more challenging it is. But I want you to think about keeping your lower back on that mat, flexion down into the mat, belly button pressed into your spine, adding that chest press. Keep it going. Using the heavier weights here for upper body. Still going. Optional legs, knees bent, knees over your hips, add a diagonal up to the ceiling or lower to the ground. Last 10. Keep it going for 5. All right, legs straight up to the ceiling. You can keep a slight bend them or you can keep them straight. Now we have a neutral press, so palms towards one another, and we're just pressing up and back down. So here with our legs up, I want you to think about squeezing your core. Bring the belly button in towards your spine. It's like we're doing a narrow push-up. Elbows stay nice and narrow, close into your body. Weights towards each other. Neutral press, legs straight up to the ceiling. For some more heat to your core, you can lower those legs closer to the ground, but only lower them as far as you can go without your lower back lifting up. Keep it going, last 15. Keep it going. Neutral press, legs up to the ceiling or closer towards the mat. Last 3, 2. All right, set one of those heavier weights down or grabbing 2 of the lighter weights. We're gonna have the weight overhead. Now we're gonna do a little accordion crunch. So bring the knees in as you crunch up and then extend the arms out overhead, away from your body, and then bring it up. Weight towards your knees, crunching up, and then bring it back down. So we're doing a full body hover, arms and legs in opposite directions. Keep it going. Bend and extend. Still going. Keep it going. 20 seconds to go. Slow it down as much as you need to. Extending arms overhead, feet away from your body, and then crunching them in. Last 7. Going for 3. Last 2. All right, setting that heavier weight to the side. Now grabbing those lighter set of weights. So on our back, reverse tabletop, knees bent at 90. We're going to extend that left leg, bring it back in. Right arm reaches over to the outside of that left leg. So we're doing a single leg bicycle, just moving the left leg on this round, and then taking the opposite hand and reaching it to the outside of that left knee, maybe reaching for that outside left ankle. Entire right shoulder blade comes off the mat. Keep it going. That right knee stays completely still. It's not moving. Right knee staying over the right hip. Lower back still pressed into that mat. Belly button to spine. Keep it going. Almost there. Last 3. All right, so with both knees lifted, bent at 90, knees over your hips, palms facing up towards your heels. Now we're just doing little reaches. Reaches for the outside ankles. You can use the lighter weights here as we just did in the previous set, or you can set the weights down. Chin stays tucked, shoulder blades lifted off that mat, and reaching for the outside of each ankle. Keep it going, little oblique reaches. You can, of course, always bring your legs down towards the mat. A little bit more challenging to have your legs lifted. Keep it going. Shoulders stay lifted. Chin and jaw and shoulders nice and relaxed. Keep it going. 10 seconds to go. Palms stay up, facing towards the ceiling. Last 3, 2. All right. Now we have that single leg bicycle on the right leg. Extend that right leg, bring it back in. Left arm reaches up and over to the outside of that right leg. Reaching for that outside of the right knee, maybe the outside right calf, or if you're super flexible, the outside of your right ankle or pinky toe. Keep it going. Left leg stays nice and still. We're not moving that left leg on this one. Argue the work. 2 sets to go. Keep it going. Left knee stays directly over that left hip or further away from your chest. Keep it going. Abs should be nice and on fire now. Still going. Bend and extend that right leg, bringing the opposite left hand over to the outside of that right leg as you bring it back to 90 degrees. Last 5. All right, setting those weights aside with a tiny cardio portion. Hands behind your head, still tucking your chin. Think about bringing the legs straight up to the ceiling, bend, and break them diagonal. So we're alternating. Legs up to the ceiling, legs at a diagonal. Keep it going. Chin stays lifted, shoulders stay lifted. So you're holding that crunch hold as you're just moving the feet together. Knees and feet stay glued to one another. Legs straight up towards the ceiling like we're doing a little toe reach. And then bring them out to diagonal, just alternating. Lower back press into the mat. Almost there, so close. Looking so good, keep it going. Last 10. Going strong. Last 5. Last 2. All right, driving your lighter set of weights. Bring your legs straight up to the ceiling. You can have a slight bend in those legs or nice and straight. Weight between your palms. Both hands reach over to the outside of that left leg, and I want you just to pulse. Little crunch pulses. Reaching over the left side, the outside of that left thigh. Keep it going. Little reaches. Still going. Little pulses. Almost there. Pressing those palms in towards one another. Keep it going. Legs stay lifted. Those legs can be nice and straight, or you can have a slight bend in those knees. Firing up those obliques. Keep it going. Little reaches on that left side. Trying to keep the legs nice and straight. For 3. Last 2. All right, you just set that weight down against your chest, relax your head, and we're going feet together, legs raised, and legs lower. Just a little breather in between our other side, firing up the whole ab here. Keep it going. Legs stay nice and straight. The slower you go, the more challenging it is. So lower the legs and then lift them. Keep it going. Lower back stays pressed into that mat. If your lower back lifts up whatsoever off the mat, or if you have any kind of pain or discomfort in your lower back, just don't lower your legs as far. Keep it going. Nice and slow, controlled movement. Core engaged. Last 10. Almost there. Still going strong. For 5. Last 3, 2. All right, legs up nice and straight. Now we're bringing the arms together. Palms face towards one another, holding and squeezing that weight for each other. And now we're just pulsing up to the outside of that right leg. Legs can be straight, or you can have a slight bend in your knee. We're bringing the whole shoulder lifted off the mat. So working the obliques one more time. Keep it going, stretching, reaching, trying to bring that weight way back behind your right thigh. Keep it going, reaching at the diagonal. Keep it going. Almost there. So close. Keep it going. Burning out the core. Almost there. Last 10. Keep it going. For 5. Last 3, 2. All right, so with one weight laying on your back, now we have a single leg drop with a weight pass through those legs. So to make this more challenging, the one leg that's lifted up to the ceiling, and you have the other leg hovering. Don't let it touch that mat. It's always hovering. We're always working everything. Nice straight legs. Point your toes. Keep it going. Passing that weight in between your thighs. Crunching up in between. Relax the jaw. Relax your shoulders. Nice relaxed forehead. Keep it going. Nice straight legs, beautiful lines of movement. Keep it going. We're going to flip it over onto our stomach after this. Keep it going for 10. Almost there. So close. Going strong for the last 3, 2. All right. Go ahead and flip it on over when you're ready. Now we have our last little cardio portion. We got mountain climbers. So nice high plank position and then driving those knees up for your chest. You can run it or you can step. Keep it going. Speeding up, slowing it down as much as you need to. 1 full minute mountain climbers. Halfway there. Almost there. Keep it going. Just driving that knee up to the shoulder. Almost there. Last 10. Keep it going for 5. Last 3, 2. All right. Grabbing a set of lighter weights, laying all the way down onto your stomach. Lifting those legs up, squeezing your glutes. Now we have little kicks. So think about little Dory, swimming. Keep it going. Arms come out straight overhead with or without the weights. And we're doing little arm pulls. So still kicking those legs. Imagine you're trying to escape a shark. I'm not a swimmer, so I'll probably get eaten. Keep it going. Arms extend nice overhead, and then pull those shoulder blades down towards one another. Just looking down below you at the mat. Don't do your neck high now. Hyperextend, looking forward or side to side. Keep it going. Last 5. 3. All right, set those weights aside. Coming onto a left side plank. Bring that bottom leg out in front of the back. And just holding it here. We'll add on to it halfway. I'm sure you all know we're gonna add. Just holding. Most important thing here is lift your hips up. Imagine somebody has a string on your top hip and they're pulling you up towards the ceiling. Option here to add, you are halfway. You can add an oblique crunch. So bottom knee comes up and tap from your top elbow. Very nice, looking so good. I think I saw some of you already doing it before I mentioned it. Beautiful. Keep it going. Working those obliques while we're doing a total body workout. Holding that side plank. Last 7. Going strong for 3. Last 2. All right, lay it all the way down the left side. Imagine we're at the beach. You can prop your head up. Legs nice and long. The straighter they are, the more challenging it is. Now we're going to tap that top leg in front and behind that bottom left leg. So just the right leg moves. We're not letting our upper body rock forwards or backwards. If you want to add more heat to the core, bring that top right hand up to the ceiling without letting your upper body rock forwards or backwards. So key here is squeeze your glutes, squeeze your core, so you're not rocking. You're completely still. Just from your right hip down to your right toes is the only thing moving. You can bring that right leg as high or as low as you'd like. Keep it going. Almost there, last 7. Finishing this move nice and strong. All right, laying on our back, grabbing one weight, knees at 90, knees over your hips, or just crunching up. Weight between your palms, just crunching up through between your thighs. Lifting everything up as high as you can. Knees stay over your hips or further away from your chest. The closer your knees are to your chest, the easier it is. And you know my motto, we don't want it to be easy. Make this work for you. Keep it going, crunching up in between your thighs. Almost there, so close. Keep it going, little crunches up, crunching through. Weight between your palms, shoulders relaxed. Almost there, 10 seconds to go. Keep it going. Last 3, then we have 2 more moves and then a stretch. All right, set that weight aside. We're not going to use it the rest of the class. Coming over to the right side plank hold, bottom leg in front of the right. Keep it going. Keep holding. Option here to add halfway, or you can add it now if you'd like. Keep that top hip up nice and high. You can bring that top elbow down, crunching up, tapping with that bottom leg. Keep it going. Keep those hips nice and lifted. Keep it going. Barely tapping that bottom foot back towards the ground before you're lifting again, tapping it with your top elbow. Keep it going. Almost there. So close. 7 seconds to go. Last 3, 2. All right, laying all the way down the right side. We're back at the beach. Legs nice and straight. Bring that top leg lifted up and over, tapping both sides of that bottom leg. Squeeze your glutes, engage your core with that rocking forwards and backwards. You can lift that top hand up to the ceiling. Beautiful. Nice work. Keep it going. This is it. Last 30 seconds of work. Maybe bring that leg a little bit higher. Maybe bring it lower. Keep it going. Almost there. Keep engaging that core. Keep squeezing your glutes. Last 10. Going strong for 5. Last 2. All right, very nice. Flip it on over to your stomach for a nice cobra stretch. Palms press into the mat, top shoelace portion of your toes also into the mat. Stretch up, lean back. You can also twist side to side for a deeper oblique stretch. And when you're ready, push yourself back to a wide knee child's pose, stretching your fingertips nice and far ahead of you, pressing your bum towards your heels. And think about coming down so low, almost like you're trying to press your armpits in towards the spine, in towards the mat. Bring it on up to a tabletop position, doing a few cat-cows with your breath. And when you're ready, coming to a nice neutral spine, flat back. Bring your hands up a palm print or 2. Tuck your toes, lifting your hips, coming to a nice down dog stretch. Pressing your heels in towards the mat. You can also pedal the heels one at a time to get an even deeper stretch down the back side of your legs. And when you're ready, pressing both heels down towards the mat, slowly walking your fingertips towards your toes, and just having a generous hang here, feeling an even deeper stretch down your back. You can grab opposite elbows for a ragdoll and sway to side for a deeper back release. And when you're ready, bring your hands back down towards the mat, rolling up nice and slowly. Roll your shoulder blades back, roll them forward. Nice big deep breath. One more. Awesome. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Again, my name is Amanda Luckett. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to let me know. Thank you all again. Hope to see you all soon. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank
Thanks,
you.
Amanda.
You're so welcome. Thank you.